Welcome back to RimWorld. GC here. And I bring you back where we had some planning. Decided to put the research back on because at least 5 people were idle. So we've gotten to that stage where the vast majority of stuff is done. If you look down here, I am contemplating whether to invest in a second army steed. Or a tank. A walking tank. 6 half a dozen the other. I have a full grid of these set up. If I have them planned, as you can see, it is a continuous. Yeah, it's not so great there, but it is 100% coverage of our exposed area, so nothing can sneak in. Sure, it would have been better if I pushed it further out, but it's meant as a safeguard. And people may have spotted the bouncing red icon there that says we've got an infestation. It is coming up here. This is the infestation bait spot, which is why I filled that in. Deliberately. So, doing a little bit of work here and then I'll start work on building the mech bay. 2 combat mechs. Not a worker mech like down here, which is used for very specific circumstances. This is for combat. But once again, we are just going to use... We're going to use Group 1. Wakey wakey. Group 1, move over here. Thank you. Up here. Right. Sold that. 1 there. 2 here. It's already being manned. Stand back. And the sergeant's back there. Sniper can stand there. There. Group up on this corner. Split, split, split. Ah, of course I remember. Sniper, would you mind awfully moving out there and shooting something? Thank you very much. Run. Back to base. All it requires, just one shot to bait them into running straight headlong into this mess. That's why I clustered them up there. Nothing is getting through that. There's also flamethrowers. Some swarmlings coming out, but that's not going to make a blind bit of difference. Okay, well that's that dealt with. Group 1. Move up. I don't think these two are actually going to be useful. Head back to base. Let's use the faster troops. Problem solved. The bugs are not completely eliminated as a problem. tomatoes are due for death. Get as much of those as we can, but they are nearing the end of their cycle. Because you harvest these like you do trees, their lifespan has a problem. But it's the fact that trees have a whopping great lifespan of 292.59 days. And tomato plants have, in comparison, 57.6. So it'll be a little while before we get another batch of tomatoes, because they've got to be freshly planted, then they've got to grow up to maximum, then they'll drop down. You get a slightly faster, so yeah. On top of our already problematic. Though I did buy a load of veggies, so that's fine. I did buy some veggies. We've got the rice coming in, which is fast. Got onions, so that's extra, so we should be alright veg-wise for a bit. So, that's that dealt with. They're heading back to base. That was, the only way that could have gone better is if we had 4 of these guys with, battle rifles, which are surprisingly long range, actually. 32. Stopping power of 3, which is really nice. But only... It's a very limited number of units that can actively use them. Other than... Yes. If we started having to replace people's arms with biosynthetic or archaeotech arms, or if they had a powered exoskeletal unit, or any of the base game armors above marine or higher, then yes, great. They'd be able to use these, and that is true. That is something our dear friend here, Chipmunk, can actually do, because part of his gear that was given to him is a bionic suit, which is a piece of deadpan switch apparel, which would actually allow him to go... I haven't actually done it, I should have done it, I keep forgetting to do it. Mech assault rifle. This is a body size of 1.1, which means the bionic suit allows you to handle it. So yeah, we'll make a mech assault rifle for Chipmunk, and then his assault rifle will be handed down to... what is it? Excellent, isn't it? Yeah. Will be handed down to Sky. His assault rifle will be handed down to Phoebe. I don't know why you decided to call yourself Phoebe. And that one will get cast down to here, and that's a carbine. Carbine could be passed out. Yeah, we'll just pass weapons down. But it's fine. It's fine. Dealt with. I guess I'd better let them get on and build this facility, hadn't I? How am I going to get power out to this lot? There is a conduit running up here. conduit ran up to there, but went no further. I know what I'm going to do. Best to run it along the back wall, I think. There we go. There's power in the back of here as well. I'll probably put wall lamps there and there so it's vaulted. Can I select the wall lamp? Thank you. Just once. One there and one there. It says it will connect to back here, but it's actually going to connect to this wire here. Then we'll decide on what's going to be on the floor. Then we build this, because it's a lot of it's a sniper. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it for looking. Right, where's my sniper? It's just standing there, mate. Stand out. There we go. Problem solved. We've gotten to the point where there's so many of these that small threats like this are nothing. Have those executed. Get those bugs off my lawn. Bloody bugs! Figured out what I could use the twisted meat for. If we ever get any more. Use it to make Nutramine. That's what that research just was. It's another building that allowed me to produce this stuff, but yeah, future buildings are probably going to have to be... It's definitely at this point we're looking at future buildings beyond this point are... Use the mountain, which do come with their own. Several sinkholes have started appearing, so the ground sort of shakes and or sensors go off and just go, ha! Look! Several sinkholes have started appearing! The sounds of flesh and cracking bones can be heard from below. We have heard this before. God damn! They're coming in through the floor! So, ah, the farms are shaking! Everybody! This is everybody. Move! PC, door frame. Echo. Just there. What's it squad? Up. Move. We need more people. Where is everybody? Yeah, that's great and all, but I need you down here. That wall can wait. You have like a firing line on this. Move, move, move. Open fire! Gun them down! Right. Soldates, line up. I know I need to man the outer defences. Right, I think this is fine. Fill it in. Prioritise filling. That's already dead. Right, actually, the rest of this squad report to here. You two, stand guard. I want you capture. Doesn't matter which one you're capturing, just capture it. Prioritize capturing. Fire? Ah, of course, they're already here. Of course they are. Blast. Start your engine. Move to here. We're going to be a flank guard. Need to zoom out and see what we've got. Oh my good god. Good job we've got automated defences in the way of flamethrowers. We are not repairing that. It's like, hey, I'm going to tell you this right now. Capture there. You capture that one. Thank you. Right, now it's correct. Not the trash bin. Move up here. Oh. Would have been fine if they hadn't popped up in every direction possible. If they hadn't popped up in here. Right. Fill that damn hole in. They deleted my fields. It's gone back to being stony soil. Are you little? Okay. Good job. We got spare. Got spare rich soil. Please restore the rich soil before we restore the fields. That is going to bleed out in 1 hour, and if that pops into little ones, these two soldiers will stay there and guard. Meanwhile, oh good god. Right, front line has been completely overrun. Move to here, create a firing line. Good, you're firing. Drive forward some more. You're hitting our own lines, which we don't want. Ah! Team over here. PC, go join this team. How are we doing? That's done. Those are being captured. Leading out an hour. I could really do with you on the front lines, actually. Go up here. Move over. Warm up. I know what I need. Chipmunk. Flare. Here. Now. I need to be able to see. These spotlights are great and all, but yeah. Lucky enough we're fighting here, not out here. And it's the last day I use the darkening mod. We're going back to normal, but the flares will still give us a bonus. Because this target is fully illuminated. It can't see squat. Which is why it kind of hitting it and kind of not hitting it. Oh, we've just lost a flame turret. That's fine, because they're all going to get engulfed in flames. How are we doing? Warm up. Something else just went tink. Let me lose my auto cannons here. Ah, chem fuel. Flares up. As you can see, the flares there, and it's no. That's because that's illuminating it. Because this side has been dealt with. On the firing line. Move up. Firing line. We're in the back of the firing line. Anybody else, I can pull forwards to join the firing line. You, I don't know about you. You're still potentially a problem. You are now having to fist fight the finger spikes because it died en route and exploded. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. You need to fight. You help. Help. Go on and capture that instead. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Oh, we've lost another one. Flank. Okay, move up. Team, fall back. Shooting the wrong targets. Of course, they're going to be continuously coming out of those damn holes until they collapse. How's this boy doing? How are you doing? You doing good? Doing good. Okay, I think we've got it under control at this current juncture in time. Right, Sergeant 1 and the first 4 soldats. One, 3, 2, 4. Move to here. That can easily defend this bottom section. So this middle section here needs to be dealt with. You put out a fire. Are you capable of... Yes, you are. Excellent. Man that auto cannon. Man that auto cannon. Sergeant, move to there. You two move to there. You go there, beat that fire out. Burn quietly, you little bugger! Right, sniper there. There. Just shut up, will you? At least they're burning to death, it's fine. Man that autocannon. Meanwhile, we've got raging infernos. Right. People. Undraft. This squad. Just cluster up around this thing for the time being. Get these fires under control. I doubt we're going to get to this thing in time. There are others available for us to take. Can't see these. There they are. We just have to hold out. Everybody else has gone back to their business. And the auto are manned defences. Manned by... Please die quietly. Disturbing. Being tended to? No, still not. Nobody's going to tend to it. They've got better things to do with their time. Ah yes, we're going to have to start processing the steel flak helmets because the tactical helmets that I've got are better. Oh no, it died on the holding platform. Whatever shall we do? Still alive? You're still alive! You... Who captured that one? Dead. Dead. That's the only thing that's still alive. Fine, there you go. Please wake up, capture that thing. That one has only been... It's not dying yet. You doing medical? Yes, you're tending to it. You'll get to them. Eventually. Aha! The day has broken. It is getting light again. Aha. Right, Squad 1. Group 1. Start to head out. There are 4 holes we need to go fill in, and we'll need to escort someone over there. Ah, we also got IEDs, which is going to be placed in here to stop infestations. Relatively easy to deal with that. Right. Sergeant, 1, 2. Line up there. The rest of you lot. I'm going to go camp out up here. Right, who isn't rearming? I tell you what. Fill in that burrow while it's being guarded. That's under security, so this one and that one, fill them in. I don't know whether anybody's going to automatically do that. Right, this squad can now move on to guard the other hole. Dirty, horrible hole in the ground. Fill it in. Right. Playing darts. Can you... like, prioritise filling in the dirty holes in the ground that spew forth beasts of unimaginable nastiness? Oh yeah. Thanks for your service. Please go and return to base, rearm, repair, job done. Thank you very much. Ooh, the hive have set up another one over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Less desirable. Well, if we've just got whacked, then yeah. Our friend, not so friendly neighbours will get a good kick in. Well, throw dirt in there. Job done. We've dealt with it, and we have new entities to basically for basic research. That's all it is there for. I mean, I could get more bioferrite if I wanted to. A bioferrite illumination shell. What am I doing anomaly research wise? Okay. Still working on that. But yes, we could, it's very much a case of, yeah, just suck all the bioferrite out of these kids. Oh! Well, that was far more entertaining than it should have been. Didn't quite get as much done as I was expecting to get done. And our defensive has taken a bit of a whack. We did not lose any autocannons. We only lost flame turrets and a light. of which I think we've only... Oh yeah, we have actually lost components, but... I mean, it's not the end of the... Can I just click somewhere that doesn't have something hidden underneath it? Beggars? What are you after? 700 silver? Just... Make sure I don't feed you to the flesh beasts. What are you now working on? Your new assault rifle. How long have you got left? 5 hours, and that's the last cycle. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.